Okay, I want to spend a few minutes talking about Guidestar. Guidestar is different in that it doesn't just have foundations. Um, it has nonprofits in general, so you can find nonprofits of all types, which is great. You can find out about other people that do similar stuff to you and kind of do research and make relationships. But when it comes to foundations, it does have those too, since those are a certain type of nonprofit. So I want to go to the Guidestar website, and I've already logged in. I recommend that you do log in because uh, you can do things that with an account that you can't do without an account. And you can do a basic search or the advanced search, and I always do the advanced search. Guidestar also, by the way, has you can subscribe at a higher level, and they have even more reports. But let's do an advanced search, and say I want to do Longview. Now I'm going to do Texas. Now I'm gonna purposefully have those be my only two search criteria, and I want to show you what you're going to get here. So I just put in Longview and Texas. Those are my only two things. I didn't refine it any further, and there's all sorts of organizations here. In fact, there are 545 organizations here because there's at least 545 nonprofits in Longview, Texas. But most of these are not foundations. Now you notice, find the Crane Foundation here again. Foundations are mixed in here, but they're not. But not all of these are foundations. Foundations are just a type. So we want to refine. We want to refine our search. So we got a button here that says refine your search. So we got Longview. I assume it still has Texas. But what we want to do now is we want to use a certain NTEE code, which are the codes to say what type of nonprofit is it. And way down towards the bottom, here are the foundations, the T's. I wonder if we can select like philanthropic. Let's do all of the T's. Philanthropy, volunteerism, and grant writing. So hopefully it kept the other things that we had, and now it's going to add all of the T's. And now it's got the Crane Foundation, it's got the Greater United Way, the WCB. So now this is more reasonable. It's got 26 in Longview that it finds that to be in that sort of that type of nonprofit. So that now this is more helpful. And you can see what is after the Crane. You can see what you can do without updating, without see what you get, just the basics. And you can you're probably going to have to upgrade to get some of this information, but it does have the 990s for 2013 and 2012. I'm guessing you have to upgrade to get this information here. Yeah, there's minimal information it'll give you for free, but the fact that it can give you 990s and the fact that you can search an area. Just remember that in addition to searching the city and the state, you want to put in the type of nonprofit, because you only want to look at those that are foundations. But it is free, and Guidestar tries to be really helpful as well with their educational pieces. So I certainly encourage you to use Guidestar to look for nonprofits in a given area, and you can look for keywords. Let's try a different search, and we want to say let's say homeless. And we want to look in Texas. Not that we have to. We don't have to limit it to Texas. And again, we don't want to find all the homeless shelters. We want to find those that might give to homelessness. So let's see if we find anything in Texas. Organizations that give to homelessness. There's 19 results. United Way, Local Charities of Texas, Trinity Oaks Enterprises, Our Father's Foundation. So there are some foundations in Texas that give. Apparently homelessness is part of what they give to. You'd have to look at each one of these in particular to see. I also want to look at their income and their assets, if they're tiny, or if they're church, humane society is probably not going to give to your homeless shelter. But the Easy Mart, that's interesting. If there's an Easy Mart in your area, then you might have access to that foundation. Kiwanis International. So anyway, I heartily recommend using Guidestar as a way to search foundations. I hope this was helpful.